What's your take on choking? Is that an automatic loss? Can somebody bounce back from that?
You can, but it's hard to bounce back from a choke, man. Like that's the worst feeling. I've been there, you know what I'm saying? I've been there. I think everybody, there's cats who don't choke, which is dope, and I respect them for that because I've been in those situations where I thought I had my lines down pat and I'm on stage, and when you're on there it's a different story because you could fuck up from the crowd reacting too much, the crowd reacting too little. Like there's so many elements to that shit. But I will say that shit is like a huge point deduction from that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like if you're figure skating and you fucking do a spin move and you fall. Like that's how much the point loss is, you know? And you're not gonna win the goal when you fall on a figure skating thing, you know? So
Have you seen any of the what fans like to call style clash battles? What's your thoughts on those type of battles?
I like them, man. I think they're entertaining as fuck. Bring different elements to it. I mean, in the end, cats, it's all preference. Cats can say, oh, the smack is the elite, the king of the dot. Like, there's different styles and different fan bases for each thing. I appreciate King of the Dot for bringing those two worlds together. And honestly, the smack rappers who come into the King of the Dot stuff, they're not stupid either. They know that they can come in and blend fan bases and get different fans from each thing. So I don't think it's a bad thing at all, man. And I think the bigger you think outside of your box, the more fans you're gonna get, the bigger reach you're gonna have. You know what I'm saying? So if you're smart, you would definitely do all the style clash shit you can.
So how do you feel when these URL battlers go on KOTD and a lot of the other leagues and don't put forth the same effort?
I mean, that's fucked up. I think they should. You know what I'm saying? I think they should because yeah, you could be the king of your block. You know what I'm saying? But like, well, that's why when I was doing the music shit, that's why I stepped out of the battle shit because I started doing the music shit and it took me further places. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the battle shit is cool. Like, but when you travel for battle shit, you're just stepping into another battle fucking scene. It's not like you're stepping into the country and the city and shit. So these battlers are all like, I'm traveling the world, blah, 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 but you're just going to another battle venue. That's all it
Yeah.
is, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music shit is dope because you really get to perform at these venues and really reach out to the people out there. Um, it's amazing there's international battle shit, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's better to really think outside the box and, really not live in your head. And, I think that's the biggest thing that affects these battle cats because I'm around these cats a lot of times and some of these dudes, they are so inside this little box and they live in this delusional world where they just run shit. But I'm like, damn, fam, like, you do that, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it's you got to really start planning, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. So you're gonna focus more on music, you think, than battling?
My whole thing is if I could do both and spend my time wisely doing both, I'm down to do both. But I just know like when you prepare for a battle and you want to do good in a battle, it takes time. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes time for you to prepare. It's not easy. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like preparing for a battle, I like to treat each battle like a classic. That's why if you look online on YouTube and check out the battles that I have that are the acapella style, I have like years of freestyle shit, but I'm saying like the battle the way it is now where it's a card and like pay-per-view event and all that shit. I have like 5 grind time battles. You know what I'm saying? And then one with conceded, like that's added to the shit. And that ain't shit. That ain't even getting, that ain't a grip of battles, at all. But I treated each one strategically. You know what I'm saying? I battled an Asian dude on the first grind time battle. I battled a Latino dude. I battled a fat dude. I battled an old dude. I battled, and now I battle Conceited, who's another like dude outside of my element too, like a gun dude or a smack dude, whatever.
Yeah.
So that wasn't by coincidence. I chose that shit that way because I wanted
Gotcha.
to have the material the way I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to use different material for different things. So to me, like, you got to treat that shit like it's an album. Each battle is an album. Each album is a classic. You're getting more views than your fucking music videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You better fucking treat that shit special. So
No doubt. So if Smack reached out, would you get on the URL stage?
yeah, I'd be down, but that's something that I would prepare for, like the hardest out of anything that I've done. I'm a big fan of all the Smack battles, honestly. A lot of the times, I'm actually more fans of that shit than I would say some of the other, leagues.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a big fan of shit that like I can't do, or I feel like, you know, it's something out of my comfort zone, you know what I'm saying? And it challenges me. So when I watch it, like all the smack battles, I'm like, this shit is like the most like poetic street shit I've ever heard in my fucking goddamn life, like real talk, you know? So I appreciate that shit crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I think people don't get it. Like there's misunderstandings on both sides, you know? There's King of the Dot fans or other fans in different leagues, like, who might be like, oh, they're just talking about gun shit, whatever. But there's like, they do it dope as fuck, you know? And there's like other elements that come with the gun shit. Like so I'm a big fan of it. So it's something that I would be super down before, but I would prepare for extra tough.